Ladies and gentlemen, I have just returned to the Matrix. I've been outside spending the day with a 92-year-old woman named Rose. She was born in 1928 under Calvin Coolidge. And so I'm just now plugging back in on this beautiful spring Texas day at the end of December, right before the next decade, and 4 days after the total solar eclipse that hit India. We have a wild situation on our hand where the storm systems have officially gone to crazy town, and the Quetzalcoatl system that we know has leveled up into some weird, it went from like an alien shrimp thing to, I guess now we're dealing with giant scorpions from the sky with snow heads, ice necks, and some big spin-ups by the East Coast. Champ 8, who I believe is a Connecticutian, saying, crazy day here, freezing rain, trees down, wind, then sleet, which is accumulating, throwing a thunderstorm with hail, may as well have a tornado. And cranky weather guy and everybody else is kind of, I don't want to use the word freaking out, what's the term? Excited and trying to get people aware that we have some impressive tracking cells. We have some impressive tracking with these cells today. Please check out Cranky Weather Guy on the Twitter for absolute up-to-the-minute updates and the whole hashtag WX Twitter team, because the weather team is big. And so yeah, and remember, this storm has produced tornadoes in California and I believe in Louisiana and Mississippi. And so it has the ability to draw up more tornadoes and straight line damaging winds until it's gone. And when will it be gone? Survey says, I don't know, about 30 to 40 hours as the low moves over the northeast and through Canada, parts of the Great Lakes. Then we get our next giant storm in, and technically, I guess, two. Robert requested I show dates, and so you would get one storm coming up from the Gulf. We've had a lot of volcano activity in Colima, Guatemala, Fuego, and Popocatépetl. And then the Northwest will be getting their next storm. So you'll get two storms, and these two will probably converge for our big storm that may totally soak the Southeast for the first week and few days of the brand new year. And I've already said, you're welcome to believe what you want to believe, but I am counting the decade from the Y2K. You know, that's where I restarted my decade. But my Baktun calendar thingy. So everybody be aware, I'm checking out what is going on now. And technically, you know, that's what I do, is I give all my information out for free to everyone. And at the beginning of the month, I hold a fundraiser to pay my bills every month. But it's like Asteroid Fight Club. So we are the best of the best. And I don't try to sugarcoat it any more than I have to. And what we're looking at here is, this is Sunday, 11 p.m., which was last night. And if we move it forward, look, the blue is low pressure. And so look how giant, I've been saving this up since last night. Look how giant this low pressure system is, right? This is that storm. It's over the United States. It's pretty dang big. Look at how massively giant this system is. I've never seen a low pressure system this large in either ocean or anywhere. So I cannot stress enough, this is why I've talked about this all year and have this on super mega very red alert. Red alert, meaning that shit could get weird. So far, the earthquakes have leveled off, though there was a 5.0 in a more north part of Mexico, which made me get the heebie-jeebies, but we'll discuss that later. I'm just saying, yeah, this is quite a situation, man. You know, it's not the turn of the century. What is it? The turn of the bidecadial? Dang it. No matter how you want to spread it, cook it, slice it, chopped, smothered, covered, and screwed, that is a crazy and wild situation. Here's our storm happening here. Here's the giant Aleutian storm that is going up in through Alaska and Canada. And I think this is going to be the system that's going to cause, or is it this one, the high, giant 10 to 20 feet waves along the entire West Coast Yeah, and like I said, I mean, we are on the lookout for a 7 or 0 earthquake. Where? I don't know, just about anywhere, man. Earthquakes are weird. But this system is definitely, I mean, this is quite. These are monster systems. And how are you? I mean, look at that. There's our system. And remember, the low will be like Category 2 strength hurricane, so some of the straight line winds will bring blizzard conditions, plus ice and problems. But this is the one I'm super fascinated with. Like, that looks like if you cotton candy and scrunched it all up together. You know, like if you press the cotton candy as hard as you can. Now I'm thinking about Billie Eilish's hair. While you load. I wouldn't want to scrunch her hair up. She might want to wear a scrunchie, though. Maybe I just like saying the word scrunch. But look at that. Something about the cloud contours. It's quite a craziness thingy. So yeah, and so I hold kind of an annoying fundraiser every month. I've done it like this for 3 years. So if you do appreciate my work, the safest way is to send me a letter. And every day when I get a letter in the mailbox, I'm like a kid in a candy store, and I'm so happy. Today I got one from Chris, who sent me a birthday card as well, and I got a wonderful photo from Boulder, or Beaver Creek, which is one of my favorite places on earth. And my dad was ski patrol there. And a card that was beautiful of the American flag in wood from the Wounded Warriors Project. And a bar of chocolate. And so I want to say thanks to everybody that has been supporting. I got $573 to go with 5 days left in this fundraiser, which stops on the 3rd, or ends on the 3rd. And just the outpouring from you guys since Christmas, my birthday, has been fantastic and amazing. Thank you very, very, very much, Jean-Luc. You are cool, and I should be thanking you for many things, I do believe. Athena, your constant support over the years has meant so much to me, and I love your avatar with the kitty with the machine gun. It reminds me of the video I did about kitties with machine guns. MP, stay cool, man. You were awesome. Leanne, Robert, Lynn, Lightsoul, Cody, Andrew H., John, and Debbie. I love all the love and appreciation I get. I do what I can, and I appreciate you guys. And I love Astro 5 Club, and I'm very grateful and humbled today, even though the world hangs in the balance by a thread. I'm more optimistic than ever for some strange reason. But yeah, when I finished up with that earlier video about the sun, Rose, my neighbor, goes, "Do you want some coffee and cake?" 92 years on the planet. And she has the cutest laugh, if you're lucky enough to say something to make her laugh. And so, what better way to spend going into the next new year and new decade than talking to someone who's been around since 1928. I mean, that was before the great, that's a lot of living, man. And we went over the Bible, Matthew 35:22 plus. Is the two of us, we use Jesus as our strength, and we turn to Jesus at all times. I mean, even when I'm thinking about Billie Eilish, technically I'm turning to Jesus. I caramba. Was it talking about the weather? Oh, yeah, it's crazy. Hey there, Dreamcatcher. How's the Dreamcatcher relevant? Yeah, I don't even know, man. This is THORnews. It's metaphorically spontaneous, but symbolically hyper super meaningful. Treat yourself. Unite the Americas. Canada's cool. Happy New Year, y'all. Yeah, this is a crazy mean sea level pressure situation. Look at this giant red spot. Earlier, it had the giant red spot over here. Now the giant red spot is over here. It's kind of shaped like a gun, if the gun was bent up and shooting pig snouts. I don't even know. So yeah. Hey, let's flat earther it. Boom. Oh, geez. Look at that, man. Like, look at this. What are we, Venus? Yeah, so I'm whimsical, comical, charming, but this, I think there's a big chance we could see an earthquake of a 7.0 in the next 48 hours. But I've been talking about the 4th and 5th day after the eclipse on the 26th all year. So I'm not changing it now. Look at that giant red one down here, and there's the one right there. But like, usually you don't have total constant low pressure all across with this low pressure trying to dip down. So it's quite a situation. But as I mentioned earlier, after waking up this morning, I'm a little bit out of the loop. But that definitely looks, enjoy life, but stay on top of it.